Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Before we dive into your reading here, I wanted to address a couple of things that were brought to my attention. So if you aren't interested in listening to this portion of the message, you're more than welcome to fast forward and get right into the reading. I'll of course timestamp it. So I just wanted to talk about the difference between channel memberships as well as Patreon memberships. So they're two very different things that I do offer. If you guys have already heard me talk about the Patreon extended readings, that's exactly what is offered there. So if you watch the first half and second half readings for the love forecasts, and if it happens to resonate with you, I do offer the extendeds over on Patreon. There are a few tiers to choose from, so not every tier will offer you the extended access. So that's very important to note, because I've had a few people request refunds because they couldn't access the extended readings, and that's because they actually didn't purchase the tiers that gave them access to that. So that's very important to note, but we also make it pretty easy to figure out once you do get over to Patreon to see which tiers are there, how much they are, what each tier offers. So it's just really important to read through the information that's provided. I also do offer a couple of mini forecasts in addition to the extended readings. So depending, of course, on which tier you are interested in on Patreon, that is what's offered there and offered there only. So what is on Patreon is something that you won't ever see on YouTube. Okay, so that's Patreon. So talking now about the channel memberships, I do offer 3 different tiers there as well. So if that's something that you would like to participate in, that's available on YouTube only, and only the 3rd tier will give you access to the live streams, which once we do get enough members joining, then I'm going to start doing the live streams on Sunday. And of course, once that is a reality, we'll go ahead and post all of the necessary information, dates, times, etc., to give members the opportunity to prepare so that you guys can attend the live streams. And why that's crucial here is it really gives you the opportunity to have a chance to be chosen for a personal private mini reading, either on air while the live stream is going on, or if you prefer to keep your information or your reading private, then I can just go ahead and do the reading after the live stream and send it to you via a private YouTube link, which is how my clients receive their readings. It's totally your call how you do decide once you are chosen to receive a personal private one. Now you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference between getting a reading through your website as compared to getting a personal private reading as a channeled member? So here's the thing. The mini readings that I do offer start at $35 on the website. So the minimum there is for a 5-minute mini forecast. And if you are a channel member and get chosen for a 5-minute reading, the cost there would basically be $9.99. So there is a varying degree of price ranges there that you can choose from. So it just gives you the opportunity to get a mini forecast for a discounted rate if that's something that you're interested in. But in addition to that, it really does give you the opportunity to interact with me during real time and to be able to ask me questions if you have any questions during the live stream. And it also gives you loyalty badges as well as custom emojis, specifically for those who are channel members. So that's the difference there, and hopefully that clarifies things for those who are a little bit confused as to the different types of memberships that are being offered. All right, guys, so that's it, and let's dive right into your reading. All right, guys, so let me get into your reading here. Pisces, I'll be using the Pink Divine Love Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I'll be grabbing some cards from the Romance Angels as well as my newest tarot deck, the Tanielu Tarot. All right, so let's get started and see what the advice is here for you heading into the first half of April. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. What do we need to know here for Pisces? So we are starting off with wise. Think smart. Take your time. You don't want to rush through something. You want to make wise choices, wise decisions. The next card is Pearls. 1 in a million special love. Okay. We'll have to see what the surrounding cards are. And then we've got Flow. Flow with ease. Don't force. Okay, so you don't want to force something. You don't want to force a situation. You certainly don't want to force a person into doing anything that they don't want to do. And at the same token, nobody can force you to do something either. So that's where I feel this card is coming in, for you to really be smart about the choices and the decisions that you do make. Bottom of the deck, we've got quality time coming through here. Togetherness, enjoyment. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what that's talking about. I apologize for this lovely warehouse behind me making all of that beeping sounds. If I end up not saying anything, you guys can really hear it. Isn't that just ridiculous? So let me go ahead and grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my 10 Yellow Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. All right, what else do we need to know here? So maybe there's somebody here who really wants to be with you. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you're on the fence. What it is that you are looking for is that 1 in a million special love. Maybe you haven't found it yet. This could also be representing future energies of what you can attract into your life. You can, okay? You can have that wish. You can fulfill that wish of yours to be able to find that very special kind of love. I'm kind of feeling for Pisces at this time, you're not in any sort of rush to be able to dive into this, especially if you're single, if you haven't yet connected with somebody like this. Maybe you really are just going with the flow of where life wants to take you, and that's absolutely okay. 3 of Wands right here, which is about making progress in your life. This is you just focusing on what is ahead of you, looking ahead towards the future, and maybe you're focusing on you right now. Maybe you're throwing a lot of your energies into your career, your money matters could be looking up. When it comes to love, maybe you're not either ready for that, or you're just taking your time to be able to find that kind of love. We do have the King of Cups. All right, so divine masculine. Pisces, this could be you. So divine feminines tuning in for a masculine Pisces could be representing this King of Cups. And so I feel, especially for this type of energy from the King of Cups, they're ready to be able to make better choices, wiser choices, to take their time, because the King of Cups represents that emotional maturity that only comes with time. Okay, and we do have the Temperance card. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarian here. This card is about patience, so take your time. It's going to take time to be able to make progress, to be able to find what it is that you're looking for, especially when it comes to that once in a lifetime kind of love. Now, I'm getting this too, that somebody really does want to spend time with you. This could be an ex, this could be someone from your past that you might have been romantically involved with, because this can also represent a partnership that can come back into union. So take that if it makes sense. So if you happen to be divine feminine and you are in separation from your masculine, maybe they're just wanting to take their time before a reconciliation can happen, or you're being directed to just be patient and just allow life to unfold, go with the flow, right? And then we do have the Two of Swords confirming that right now things are not moving, which is why you're being directed to just have patience. It's not moving right now, but I feel that could be a temporary type situation here, because eventually, Pisces, you have a wish that can manifest. I'm also feeling for some of you past relationships that really ended up not working out for you. It's stuck for a reason. It's not going anywhere, which is why you're more than likely just biding your time and just waiting until the right one comes along. I'm getting that for some of you too. And then we've got the Knight of Cups coming in here, very romantic. All right, so we've got the King and the Knight of Cups. I'm also getting for the Divine Masculines in particular that maybe they were a little bit more immature before, but through time, they will be able to be in a much better headspace, to be able to romance the feminine, to be the type of partner that the feminine really needed them to be. Now, this is interesting, Pisces, because this is your own vibe coming through from that Moon card. It's very important that you don't lie to yourself, that you're being real with yourself as to what is ahead of you, the experiences that you have had. And somebody could have also been very deceptive towards you, maybe lying to you, keeping things from you. It could represent secrets. It could represent affairs if that's a part of your story. So I kind of feel here that that might have ended a situation for some of you and why it's in the past. And what you're ultimately looking for here is that 1 in a million special love. So I'm getting that for Pisces, whether you represent feminine or masculine, you're just taking your time to be able to ensure that the next partnership for you is the right one. Okay. And I love how we've got the Magician showing up, because the Magician is here to actually help you to be able to manifest your ideal mate. Interesting part two, TOO, not TWO, part as well, is that the Magician can represent a rekindled romance. So I kind of feel here there's someone from your past who wants to reconnect, to be able to be together with you again. But I can't help but feel for some of you that you're a little bit apprehensive because you've learned some lessons attached to that breakup and separation, and you're a lot smarter. You're wanting to make better decisions here because you're perhaps committed to making a better life for yourself, ensuring that the right person comes in, that you get yourself in a relationship where you're fulfilled, where you're totally happy. It checks all the boxes, right? So some of you could also connect with a Taurus right there. That's commitment, and that's ultimately what you're looking for. 6 of Swords is confirming here for me that you have left something behind. You've moved on from that. You really have moved on, and you're just ready to open up new opportunities for yourself as far as romantic partnerships, connections. And for this particular reading, I'm feeling it very strongly for the Divine Masculine, that the masculine has worked very hard on working on themselves, improving the quality of their life, every aspect of it, from their career to their home life, to their family, to their friends, to their romantic connections. That's what I'm getting there. Page of Cups, representing Pisces. Once again, your very curious mind, Pisces. Masculine energy is what I get from that. So you really are curious as to what the future has in store for you, and you're in no rush to be able to get into a relationship where it really doesn't check all the boxes, as I've mentioned. Okay, so let's continue to tap into that energy here with some romance angels messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. What else do we need to know? So I'm feeling a lot of divine masculine energy here. That doesn't mean it can't make sense for the feminine, but I'm just really feeling the divine masculine stepping it up for the first half of April. Really wanting to make advances and to make progress in their life. Let's see. We've got wedding, okay? The situation involves marriage, which, going back to the cards that already came through, we've got the Hierophant. So I feel this is what Pisces is wanting, is commitment, is a long-term commitment that could lead towards marriage, okay, because that is coming through. So more than likely you've already experienced relationships that were challenging, whether it was infidelity, whether it was an affair, whether you and your person could be an ex where you guys just didn't see eye to eye. Look at this next card, guys. This could be the one next to wedding, followed by romantic feelings. Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Exactly. You gotta just go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Okay. So let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. It includes new Oracle messages as well as new court cards, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages, of course. So Pisces, what else is going on here? So it could be telling us that you're ready and preparing yourself for this type of love connection if you haven't found it already. Okay. Allow life to take you where you're meant to be. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. The Angel of Mercy. It makes sense for me. So it says, life has brought you down to your knees. The universe shows you mercy. The love you've been searching for, yearning for, has eluded you thus far. And I felt that right from the beginning for some of you guys. I am here to let you know that it's time to rise, to get back up. Claim your ascension within your own life to help you take that first step towards a brighter future. You see, it's coming through here. Confirmation, Pisces, that you probably walked away from someone that the relationship just was not working for you. I just keep going back to that example. It didn't check all the boxes. It just didn't. We do have Archangel Sophia coming in as well. So this card says, I am the angel of love. I can help you manifest a reconciliation with your beloved, only if you want that. I can assist in efforts towards forgiveness and bring about a mutual understanding between you and your partner. I can show you the way to self-love and in finding the great love of your life. Call on me if you are looking to awaken your heart chakra. I kind of feel the latter half of this message is what's coming through for Pisces this time. So Archangel Sophia is here to show you the way to self-love, putting yourself first, filling your own cup of love, preparing you for what's to come, to be able to bring in that great love of your life, that 1 in a million type of love that is coming through right here. Pearls of wisdom, right? 1 in a million special love. And I'm ultimately getting, Pisces, if you relate to this, you haven't yet found it. But you will. That's what I'm feeling. You will. It's on its way to you. All right. So I will leave it at that, guys. If you resonate with these messages so far, as I've mentioned, if you're wanting to watch the extended, that's available on my Patreon page. That link is in the description box below, as well as the link to be able to book your own personal private reading. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. We've got Groom, representing the divine masculine energy. I'm telling you, there's something about that. I pledge my love to you from this day forward. So we're seeing the masculine really stepping it up. They're ready for commitment right here. So divine feminine, you could be attracting a divine masculine who means business. They are focused on long-term commitment. They are focused on marriage and everything that represents. We do have point of view coming through here. You've turned my world upside down. Okay. And then we've got rendezvous. I need to see you. Let's meet up sometime. So we have a masculine, as I've mentioned in part 1, they're stepping it up. They're taking the necessary steps in order to be able to take things to the next level that could ultimately lead towards marriage, or at least commitment if it doesn't lead to marriage. So many ways that this could play out. And Archangel Sophia definitely helping you guys out with this one.